Hey there Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for October 16th through to the 22nd, so let's jump on in Aries and see what's on the cards for you, my team Aries. I'm one of you, as a lot of you do know. So before we jump in Aries, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, you might want to think about leaving me a comment, and please do subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my readings. That's what keeps them coming in a totally engagement based algorithm, so that would be wonderful. And also when you drop me a comment, you know, I get to know you, I get to know your energy. It makes it much easier for me to connect with my collective here and read for you. And over the last 5 years, it's been so cool to make friendships with some of you and also get to know how your lives have been unfolding and expanding as well. If at any time you'd like a personal reading, Aries, first link down below will pop you over to my website. There's lots of different options. You can check those out. Yeah, I've got a freebie, a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. That is linked below. And if you want to take things deeper with your tarot practice, I have a paid immersive online tarot course called The Initiation. And in that one, I teach a full foundation in tarot and my professional signature reading process that will really allow you to read spreads, to find the intuitive story in the cards and put together full readings for yourself, family and friends, and hey, maybe even move into paid readings if that's the calling. There's also my karmic community, aka my free email newsletter, and my Instagram. Please do look for the blue ticked account. I've linked it down below. There are scammers out there. There are also people using my profile picture with their own names. I know, talk about total stealing of identity. And when I report it to Instagram, they say they're not breaking guidelines. I'm like, yeah, they're like ripping me off. Anyway, that's another story. If you're at the blue ticked account, you know you're in the right place. Let's focus in on your reading now, Aries, and I'm starting this one with a Moonology Oracle card, and I'm getting the call to stop, and we have be bold and make the first move. Well, Aries, that's in our nature, really. I mean, we're the Emperor, we're the Fool, we're the Magician, and, you know, this feels like Emperor vibes, where it's asking you to take action, to maybe, you know, leap into something, be bold and make the first move. Is that telling someone how you feel in romance? Is that telling your employer how you feel? Is that asking for a pay rise? We're going to find out more. So bold action, making the first move, is what's going to bring you results in the weeks around this reading, Aries. Okay, I've got just the 22 major arcana here, Aries. And we have got, oof, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'll take it. So, Wheel of Fortune, be bold and make the first move, because this could expand your life. This could literally move the Wheel of Fortune. Like, there are some, you know, things that we do that might be seemingly small actions that we can look back on and go, that changed my life. This is one of those times. It might be a decision to start some kind of side hustle business. It might be the decision to move to a certain place or enter into a relationship with someone who might become your forever, or, you know, might retire with them or start a family with them. You get the deal. So the Wheel of Fortune, Aries, for me is normally associated with, you know, really big cycle shifts. So that could be that, you know, you're wrapping up a whole era of your life or a cycle. You're entering into something new. It's a 10-year energy. Think about your last 10 years, Aries. And I connect with you a lot in the comments. So I know that many of us have had a very intense last decade. We still have Chiron, the wounded healer, in our sign for the next couple of years, Aries, and it's really been, let's say, shaking out all of our tension points, all of our unresolved healing and trauma. So we do have a little bit more of that to go, Aries, but the news is, the good news, when that's done, we're going to be on fire. And I really feel that because we're getting to the tail end of that, that our luck is beginning to shift. And big changes are coming in for us. So Wheel of Fortune wants to expand your life, Aries. It wants to bring you positive fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is always moving, but we have to really decide to say yes to it, to catch a ride with it. Otherwise, it, you know, it can turn without us. And Aries not going to get left behind, right? No FOMO for Aries. Okay, let's get you 4 cards, Aries, from the Rider-Waite Classic. I will then be clarifying them as I go. Situational energy, 8 of Swords. That's where we're at, Aries. we perceive that we're stuck or that we can't move forward in some way, there's always a way, but it just depends at what cost does that come. Challenge, Four of Wands, beautiful. Okay, it's another very synchronistic card for me. Advice for you, Aries, Knight of Swords. It's a Gemini energy for me, and that is a bold move card. Woof, the Tower. I'm going to include that with that. So we've got some big ones coming out. Let's get the outcomes. Nothing like a tower to move us, right? Okay. Outcome. Death. Three of Cups. Okay. Big reading, Aries. Big reading. But this feels ultimately like it has a very positive outcome. But the universe is going to move you when maybe you haven't been moving yourself, Aries. Situational energy. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I always say that the page of a suit is really moving us to the ace of the same suit, meaning there's an ace of pentacles for you to come in, which would be a new solid opportunity, new solid beginning, or beginning of new solidity in your next 10-year cycle. But currently, Eight of Swords, I feel that you are all locked up in a tower, okay? This could be, look, I signed that career contract, can't get out of this, I'm so obligated. It could be, you know, I married that person and they turned out to be this toxic monster and I don't know how to get away, or, you know, maybe I'm in a big mortgage agreement I can't get out of. Like, you get the ideas. The Tower is big and it's significant, and it's a situation that, you know, feels like we're trapped in it. But it's also on fire, right? It's on fire, and it's not the good type of fire. So you're perceiving that you're stuck here, Aries, but what I'm hearing is that there is a path out, but there might be some exit tax. An exit tax might be financial. I need to break this contract. There's a cost involved. I need to leave this job immediately, and there might be a patch run without work, and I need to pay for that. I might need to relieve this relationship, and I'm going to need to find a place of my own, and my financial situation is going to change. So they are some of the big blocks that put us off leaving a flaming tower. But I feel that whatever situation that you're in right now, Aries, you know, something in the foundation isn't solid, isn't steady, okay? And really that could be because it's not in alignment with your big values anymore. You've had a priority shift, you've outgrown it, you get the deal. So often the universe will send us signs, Aries, you know, we might see angel numbers, we might get deep intuition, you know, we could get the signs and synchronicities that are sort of pointing to the fact that maybe it's time to move on. But they're easily ignorable, aren't they? Especially for a headstrong Aries. But often after a period of time when the universe is kind of sitting there going, all right, Aries ain't moving, they bring in the Tower, which is almost like bringing in those Mack trucks to just, you know, plow through. Because the tickling you with a feather didn't work, Aries. So we've got Mack truck energy here that has come in. And, you know, it's all to shift you towards that Page of Pentacles, that solid new beginning, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is saying, Aries, it's time. Come on, we're moving. Catch a ride. So the Four of Wands is in your challenge, and it's interesting that we have both the Tower and the Four of Wands, because we have very extreme destabilization with the most stable energy, apart from maybe the Emperor, in the Tarot. But it's in the block. So what it's saying here is that whatever you think that you're going to lose in terms of stability, safety, and security, Aries, you're going to get back in bags, right? But sometimes you have to go through the destabilization to get there. It feels like one step backwards to take two steps forward, which in your mind, Aries, seems really counterproductive because you don't know that the step forward is guaranteed. I got the Three of Cups here, so it feels like the Sun. It feels like it is. Okay, so the block is Four of Wands and the Sun, and it could be that, you know, the Four of Wands is like, well, I have to leave a home that I really love, or a place I really love, or to go through that destabilization. But like I said, I think that you're actually going to get something far greater here. The Sun is the card of Leo, and it talks about having strength, courage, and bravery to follow the call of the heart, which is the intuition that you were getting before this tower came in. There is rebirth. There is a very positive new beginning here. The Sun, so they say, is the most positive card in the tarot, Aries. Be bold and make the first move. You push the first domino here, and then they're all going to fall, Aries, and it's going to be fast. Okay, Knight of Swords in the advice for me would be you being bold and making the first move, delivering that communication, saying those words, I'm out, you know, reviewing that contract, seeing what your rights are, getting legal counsel, whatever it is that you need to do. Now I've got double Gemini. I've got the Lovers and the Knight of Swords with the Tower. So for some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini, okay? The Lovers, yes, it can be around partnership. I see romantic partnership, but also I feel that the organization you work for, you're in partnership with them. The Lovers, ultimately though, before it was a card of, say, you know, partnerships, was a card of choice. Really big choices, Aries, around matters of the heart. So you have a heartfelt decision here to make. And I feel that if you make that decision that is right for you, you're going to take a quantum leap forward. But I definitely clearly see, you know, what the action is that we're needing to take and why you might feel so Eight of Swordsy about this. Because we've got the death energy here, which is release, is ending, is clearing the slate. And we're being asked to surrender to that. Because that, I don't know if you can see that, Aries, but that's what makes the sun rise on that horizon. This is the gateway to positive new times. Now, timing. I've got December here. Sorry, November, not September. We've done that already. I've got November here, Aries. So I feel that November, I know this is a weekly reading, but this is just the reading that I'm bringing you this week. These play out over time. So we have November is when the energy is right for this to all go down. So it's only a few weeks time. So you're being asked to prepare, to get your ducks in a row, to find out what you need here, Aries. And then it's time to be bold, make the first move and push that tower down. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can be a change catalyst, and maybe, you know, you've had another opportunity show up, or you've had a real synchronistic moment here that showed you what you need, Aries, to go, yeah, okay, you know, I feel good about this now and I know what I need to do. Because the Page of Cups is often an unexpected messenger of opportunity, some kind of happy outcome here beyond the death energy is what I'm seeing. So, you know, yes, it might be, look, you know, I really didn't want to be in this tower position, but your guides are saying, Aries, when you look back and connect the dots, you'll be thinking, that's the best thing that happened to me. Because you're going to be the one celebrating, Aries. You're going to be celebrating new growth, new happiness, and maybe some kind of really beautiful opportunity here with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all of the synchronistic gifts that come out of moving in line with the Wheel of Fortune, which is your destined timeline here. And it's funny that, you know, a lot of us don't pull down towers until we get, you know, the reason, the change catalyst, the betrayal, the diagnosis, you know, whatever it may be for you. But what I see here is that, you know, it's going to be a change catalyst, and it comes in the form of the Page of Cups. So this could be you getting a new offer or opportunity or learning something that makes this, Aries, a divine no-brainer to move on. I'm going to be watching this reading back, Aries, for myself, because often when I'm doing the readings, I'm tuning the message, so I'm not really, you know, able to kind of sit back and observe it for myself, but I will definitely be watching this. I do that sometimes because this one's for me as well, being an Aries, so it'll be interesting to see what it means. I love the Wheel of Fortune though, Aries, and it means that your life is really about to expand positively, especially with the Sun in the reading. And I reckon this is the gateway of your next 10-year cycle, and it's going to look much different to the one you're just wrapping up, Aries. So I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please do head over to my website, the first link down below, if you'd like a personal reading. And like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Yeah, hit subscribe. That's how you say it. I think I need to take a break after this one, Aries. It's been a big one. I'd be super grateful for that. I will wish you all the love and magic and say bye for now.